Hey, I'm Avalon. In today's video, I'm gonna show you a great deck I'm currently using in Arena 3 on my mini account. So it's this deck here. I'm gonna show you 2 recorded battles and I will do 1 live battle in this video. First, let's open this chest. Let's see what I get. And barbarians and another one. Another chest, some gold, gems, barbarians, and skellies, and a bomb tower. I can actually upgrade the bomb tower. Too sad I'm not using it. What's in this chest? Cannon, knight, and that's it. And here is the very first battle I want to share with you. Starting deck is not that good actually, because I usually want to have the giant and the bomber together for my very first push. And I need to make room here, but I'm gonna drop the giant anyway in that situation and see how that develops. Now my next card is the bomber and he uses a rocket, which is in my opinion a waste of elixir. Of course it did some damage to my giant, but still it's a waste. I'm gonna make room by dropping the Mini Pekka to the left side and also force him to defend on that side. On the other side I'm dropping the bomber now, but a nice defense there with all those skellies. The bomber still taking them out and now I'm doing damage to his tower. My witch basically used for defense there against that giant. Also the Mini Pekka in this deck is mainly meant for defense. But if the defense is successful, they will still go for the tower as it happened here and doing a lot of damage to the tower. The baby dragon kind of dangerous here for my deck because I don't really have that good defense. And you've also just seen the archers are very important for defending troops, and always place them in the middle in front of the king tower because they will lure the troops over there. And here I have to use the Mini Pekka for defense. Once again I drop another giant, maybe a little bit early. He uses his his skeleton army again to defend, doing a lot of damage to my giant. And yeah, actually my giant this time reaches the tower because of the bomber, and he uses another rocket on my tower. What a waste of elixir, and actually I almost took out his tower. And he's laughing. I don't know why he's laughing. And yeah, here you see the witch in action. The witch doing well in defense against the Valkyrie with her skellies, and then she attacks that tower, and I think that tower will be down, and that's why I'm pushing on the left lane with the Mini Pekka as well. And the Mini Pekka also did some damage to the tower. Now both of those towers are damaged. I placed the archers again, those archers luring the prince to the center, and I used the giant as a meat shield. That giant is not meant to attack the tower, it's basically meant as a meat shield, and I'm pushing on the left side, and down goes the left tower as well, and dangerous here as he attacks with those skeletons. But again, look at the archers really doing a great job at defense there when placed in the middle, but his giant reaches my tower this time, and the witch has a lot of work to do to defend against that giant and against that baby dragon. Also the bomber is helping and the Mini Pekka is helping. So those are the main troops I use for defense, and it's a nice 2-0 victory in this very first battle. So let me show you another one. This time again I have the giant in the starting deck and the witch, which is very nice for defense, but I can also use the witch for attacking. I'm gonna drop the giant first as soon as the elixir is full, waiting for him, but he drops a witch first. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna wait until the giant is a bit closer to the river. He basically does the same thing there with his witch and giant, and I counter this also with my witch. Witch going for his giant. I also use the spare goblins to attack his giant and the bomber. So I have a very strong defense there with the spare goblins, the witch and the bomber, and should actually be able to take out his witch pretty quickly, and my witch is well protected by the bomber and the spare goblins. He defends with Baby Dragon, which is very smart, but my witch reaches his tower. He drops that Goblin Barrel with no effect because I have the arrows ready. And look at the damage I did to his tower. His tower already down just by that counter push I was doing there. And again, notice how I place the archers there on those tiles in the center. They will lure those goblins to the center, and it's an easy kill for my towers when those goblins are lured to the center. Now I'm gonna drop the cannon as a defense. That will be very annoying for him because he has to get rid of that cannon. And yeah, he's trying to spam me with those huts, with that spawner deck, with the spare goblins. And a lot of troops now reaching my side. Again, I'm using the giant here as a meat shield, and if it reaches the other side, that will be okay. But I'm not really counting on it. I'm using it as a meat shield, and I dropped the witch to take care of the baby dragon. That goes very well. Okay, another goblin barrel. This time I have to defend with my spare goblins myself. The giant reached the tower, destroyed it immediately, and now it's going for his goblin hut. And I decided to push here. Look at this, how I dropped the Mini Pekka on the left lane. Basically putting pressure on him, making sure he can't really build an attack. He's always busy with defending. He's trying to flood me with skeletons with that hut spawner tech. Dropping a goblin barrel, trying to rush me. So basically it's a drop and wait strategy here, but that doesn't really work against the witch. Witch going for his tower once again, the bomber going for the tower, and there is the other tower is already down as well. And now the baby dragon and the giant approaching. That's a strong push with only 10 seconds to go, but this time the cannon comes in really handy to lure those guys to the center, into the kill zone. My witch doing defense, and there the match is over. Another 2-crown victory. So next I'm gonna show you a live battle with this deck, and let's hope I don't get a way OP opponent, because in Arena 3 this happens a lot, that you have guys with way stronger cards. But yeah, you have to fight against them. Not that well with this starting deck. As there is no giant, I will drop the cannon first. And yeah, nice move there with the prince. I'll be able to kill that prince pretty easily with a witch and those spare goblins, and that gives me a chance for a very, very nice counter push. If they don't die too early, I'm gonna use the giant. Yeah, let's use the giant. I was thinking about using the giant or the Pekka, but I'm going with the giant now. And kill all those guys, please. Yes, awesome. Keep the pressure up. I might drop the Mini Pekka on the left lane, but I'm waiting actually because I'm not sure what he's gonna send. And again, I'm gonna use, yeah, the tower is already down. I'm gonna use the archers for defense against the Mini Pekka. Look how I place them. That's really the way to place those archers and make sure you kill that Mini Pekka easily. And I need to get rid of the prince as well. I don't like how much damage it's doing there to my tower. But anyway, I survived this one. Let's pull up the cannon here. Let's focus on defense. You should always try to switch on defense. I know how tempting it is to attack and try to take the other tower, but that may be very bad. You should always focus on defense. Especially when you have one tower already, you should focus even more on defending and keeping that advantage that you have at that moment. Now, for example, it would be very tempting to place a giant in front of that bomber. I'm not gonna do that because it's just too risky. What I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna drop a giant back here. And yeah, let it walk there very slowly. And I'm gonna use the Mini Pekka on that giant over there. I'm gonna kill that one with the Mini Pekka. And let's also place some archers there and the witch over here. And the cannon. So I can make a push and a nice attack at the same time. And I have another Mini Pekka ready to kill that prince as well. Come on, take out the prince. And my push on the other side was stopped by the baby dragon, and he actually got one tower down with that prince. Why the heck did that prince survive? Against the Mini Pekka. Very strange, but it is as it is. So I'm counting on my next counter push here with the Giant and the Witch. That should work pretty well. Again, he's coming with those skellies. Skellies doing a lot of damage. It's kind of annoying, but I reach the tower this time. Another baby dragon defending, and it's all up to that Mini Pekka. To that bomber. And they didn't make it. So what I need next are arrows. I'm gonna defend the prince with the witch. Once again, the witch is a very excellent weapon to defend. Also against those mass skellies, and there I have the arrows. And this game is over. I'm gonna tell him good game. No, it's not over. It's 4 health points. It's my mini account. He still got 4 health points left. I didn't really think that he survived, but he did. But now, there are the arrows. Let's drop the arrows. Let's tell him good game, and that's it. I did it twice. Awesome. And 30 trophies won. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Clash Royale with my mini account, showing you a deck you can use in Arena 3, and that is very successful in Arena 3 and should help you win some chests. If you like this video, make sure to like it and comment the video, and also for more awesome videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks and stay awesome!